Good evening. My glasses on. Yeah, so I'm going to a social mixer for like creatives or creators or local creators or yeah. I went to one before. I'm trying to remember when it was. I said last year. I had a blue flower dress, but it's blue flowers. The whole thing dress was blue. Um, and I went to another one at a bar. I don't remember what I was wearing that day. Um, and what it is basically local businesses and local creators through this app team up to do campaigns. So you can get paid for it, do voucher exchange of services kind of thing. I haven't found one to do one on, and then space on my phone because I don't have like a professional camera or whatever. So I've also been hesitant on doing one because I'm like, it's whatever I can do with my phone, which I know you can do a lot of things with your phone. It's just yeah, I'm like, I'm not paying money to buy a camera to maybe get paid $100 here or there, and not pay off that, make the camera worth it. My GoPro died years ago, or yeah, I don't know what's wrong there. I actually should ask the guy about it from his company. What's wrong with it? Anyway, I digress. I do have sunscreen on. I don't know if that's why it's causing this shine. I laid down like I was gonna take a nap because this place is like maybe 15 minutes away. It's at El Trio. I've never heard it said out loud. It's a Peruvian restaurant. It's newer. It's been out a while. I'd say maybe a year it's been open. A year, more or less. It's on the Melrose curve. If you live in Phoenix, you know the Melrose curve, Central Phoenix. So, yeah. Eyes are done. This is Natasha Denona, the mini bronze palette. She has another palette coming out called like, it's not warms, not tans. I think that's what people have been calling it. It's another warm shade palette. And so if you don't know, this is the mini bronze. So it's shades kind of along those lines. Or if y'all saw my coffee shop, but Juvia's place is kind of along those lines too. Why can I not open this? So we're using Smashbox for Vanishing primer. Keep my Ipsy for November, that's why we're using it. And it's supposed to blur, it's supposed to do some mattifying. It's only 95 right now. It's going down. I guess it was 99 today. So, if you haven't seen it before. I used to use Smashbox, so I used to use, I'll put it up because I don't remember the mattifying one. It wasn't this one. That's a faint scent. We're just doing T-zone. And you see how small this is? It's not going to last that long. Soft, visible, blurring. I'm trying to remember what made me stop using the one I used to use. I used to use whatever the one's called all the time, but something must have happened for me to decide to venture out to other things. It's smooth for me to do this and to see it's not looking like drying or what have you. This is why I'm spreading it out, because I'll see on camera if it looks like it's mattifying, because I can't see anything right now. I'm trying to wait. We're having new insurance in June, so I'm trying to wait to get new contacts. Okay, I think I definitely need another prescription. So, yeah. Just put that right there. So, yeah, it's... And then I'm going in late tomorrow to work, so because originally tonight I was supposed to go to see Dulce Sloan. I don't know if you know who that is. She's a black comedian. Name is Dulce. Guess her parents just wanted to call her Dulce, from what I've heard. She's black though. When you think of Dulce, you don't think candy. It's candy in Spanish. So, yeah, originally she's supposed to be at Stand Up Live, and then I noticed she wasn't listed on there anymore, and I'm just like, and I looked on her website for her tours. It wasn't listed on there either that she was coming to Phoenix, and I'm like, she's in California, like doing tours in California. So I'm like, why can't she, you know, come here? So it wasn't originally because I was like, okay, I'm going to see Dulce. I want to go in late the next day for work. You know, I want to sleep in. And then once I saw that she's not coming, I was like, I could have canceled it, but I'm like, no, I don't feel like canceling. So I'm just taking a half day, and I was just messaging with a friend. We might go get coffee in the morning. So, because he's always like around my part of town, like in town. Like I'm at work. I don't go to lunch early. If I went to work like, well, I went to lunch like at 11, okay, but I'm like, I'm never. He normal hours for him, and I'm like, I'm like, no, I don't want to take an early lunch because then that throws off everything else, and I'm like, and I'm not resting into my lunch, so that's a whole other thing. Okay. So I was like, you want to just meet up for coffee since we're both, I'll be available. He was like, yeah, that's fine. Got this much left. I did just order the new one size, the new spray. I'll put it up, what it's called. Where's the spraying? Okay. So, the fan's not on, so I was like, why is it not going on my face? So that is on its way. Because it's the early, on the app, you can get it a day early. Otherwise, I don't know if it's going to be in store or it's available officially tomorrow. So I just went ahead and ordered it. It'll be next week. Foundation we're using is actually I like skin tint, but it's like a tinted sunscreen, I'll just call it. So it's the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. Yes, a skin tint. I think there was briefly something about this people were talking about. I don't remember. People always are talking about something. Because I wanted, like I said, I've been looking for a tinted sunscreen that has SPF. Basically, a tinted sunscreen, because I have skin tints, but they don't have SPF. Mind you, I put sunscreen on anyway. But on top of that, I wanted that protection. So that's why I was like looking for one. This was on sale for like, I'll say $14. I think normally it's like 18. I know it's not much. I also just happen to be in that part of town where they had this shade. So I was like, all right, let me just get it. This was on Saturday. So it's I'm sorry, it's Deep Neutral 13. So this is what the package looks like. I don't know if that was in focus or not because I can't see. Is it? Okay. So it's about this size. I'm trying to think what else I have. So it's probably 1 ounce because everything's 1 ounce. So we'll see if this works. If not, I do have a backup plan. Because I did watch a few videos of people who looked about my shade. 14 looked like it'd be too dark. So. I didn't want to color correct because I didn't want to. Is that too dark? The thing about e.l.f., you can't try it in store. I'm looking. So I'm like, maybe I'm still too light. It's looking like right there, but okay, let's do a little bit in the chest, even though I just put stuff on my chest. So I'm gonna sit up right here for you. Yes, a little dark. Sorry, my feet slipped on this lovely carpet. Yeah, it's a little dark. So, yeah, because I'm looking at my face. I'm like, eh. It's a little warm. Alright, so I shouldn't have blended all that out like that. So let's start with moving from my chest first. Because I know some people, they try things out before they get on camera, but as you see, like, it doesn't look bad, but I don't want to. I've been bronzy lately, but I don't want to be that bronzy. And I don't want to do the thing where I usually put it all over my face and then take it off. As you see, I'm just going to start taking it off now. I'm like, how high up did I go on my face? So I'm going to look at it when I do the video or edit and see if it's something I will consider using when I'm darker this summer. And I don't remember seeing if it said that it oxidizes or not, but that seems a little, I know some of it is still there, but that's, yeah. So we're just gonna go with, let me put more primer on. So I expect my skin to possibly react to this. So I just took something off it. I like that this primer is very soft. I like that. Okay. But yeah, like I said, I had planned in my head, I was like, if it's too dark enough. Sometimes you can't tell with people's cameras. Like, they look like, because I wanted to try that, but I'm like, you know what I could use instead? I'm like, no, because I want a skin tint. I was going to use a skin tint. So we'll go, yeah, we'll definitely go with Danessa. Then, this is my second Real Techniques brush, since I had the other one was, what do we call it, for my wigs. And what else did I buy? Oh, with the new, and you're probably like, oh, it looks the same in there. Yeah. She doesn't look as dark. Some of this I think is from leftover, because it doesn't look, to me, look as dark as it did. The other one did. When I went to work today, I wore a wig last night to go to trivia. I went to 90s trivia. It was a full house. Like, when I say full, it was like, if I didn't get there when I did, I would have nowhere to sit. It was, people were standing. I sat on this ottoman that just happened to be by the door, and I scooshed it over, so I'm not sitting right by the door. Yeah, it was a full house. It was crazy. And she was like, the host was like, where were y'all last week? Because I think last week was general trivia. I think general trivia, they don't have as many people come out to. But it was like a theme. I know Sex and the City is the end of this month. I've seen Sex and the City, but not enough to, like, I know how Mr. Big dies and stuff like that. I know about she's dating, Mikhail, what's his last name? The one from White Nights. When she was dating him or whatever, he wasn't totally very nice to her, what have you. I know she dated a lot of dudes. I know, not Charlotte. Charlotte's the one who marries a Jewish guy, converts, and have a daughter. And there's Samantha. Samantha is the sex-crazed one. So, and I know about Sam Smith, who Samantha ends up with for a while, and they end up parting ways, kind of thing. So yeah, I know things, but not enough for 3 rounds of trivia. So that's why I'm not gonna go to that. But yeah, like I said, it was full house. I didn't win, but I didn't lose. Hold on, since I'm using a different foundation that I was going to use, and change. I was going to use a Colê. Let's see this real quick. How light is this? Okay. You know what? We're just going to use Colê. I was gonna get Danessa, but I'm just gonna use. So it's very fluid. What are we doing? Well, actually, we're not using bronzer today. So whatever's here is here. I say this and I'm like, yeah, we're mostly doing blush. So this is Toasted Teddy by Rhode. Let's put it right there. I'm gonna play it like it is. That might have been, that's down more than I would like. But I got some questions right, like about Charles Barkley, the Gulf War, Aaliyah, Try Again song. I don't think a lot of people got that one. I'm like, I just like 2-3 black people in there. It's a black on the bar, but it's very, a lot of white people go there. But it's like the cool kind of, like, I wouldn't say it's not hipster. It's not hipster. It's just, it's, yeah. But you wouldn't know it's a black on bar. So when I go there, I'm like, I go because I know it is. Like, I used to work for that owner years ago. Not in a bar when he had a different job. And he was actually there last night, but he left before I had a chance to say hi. So, and plus I was wearing my wig, and I'm sure last time he saw me, he was wearing a wig. So I'm sure he's not, like, would not recognize me whatsoever until I said, hey, Sam. Said hey to him. So I'm just like, okay. Like, sir, I wear wigs now. But yeah, it's full, like, I knew pulling up in the parking lot, it was going to be full. It said people at the stand, people in the back, because it has a little back patio, like, you can bring your dog and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, I'm glad I got there when I did. Mind you, I don't live that far from this bar. So I was like, because I was deciding on a wig, and I changed my mind because one wig I wanted to wear, I was like, it's hot. So I ended up going to curly wig, which you think would be hot, but it was not. Very eerie. Okay. Concealer brush. And I could use Colê Skin Tint as well. I realized that right this second, because I do still have it. But yeah, so yeah, it was a good night. So I didn't win. I wasn't at the bottom. I was like maybe midway through, and I'm waiting for that alert to come on my phone. I'm gonna chisel with the blush, the powder, when I set. I don't know if y'all can hear the movement, but I'm like, she's moving up there. The baby is crying. He's been crying a lot more lately. The other night, I was like, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I had not been sleeping well, and so I could hear him crying. Like I said, he's not loud. It's not like the floors are not insulated great, but I have very good hearing, so like I said, he's not ridiculously loud. It's just, if it's middle of the night and it's quiet, or even right now, because nobody's going through the parking lot acting a fool, I can hear him through the floor. Okay. I'm gonna take, I think that's enough. Yeah, I'm gonna take the, I don't know if it's like Collě or what, but I'll take the foundation brush. Edges. So it's almost kind of looking like it's contour anyway. Okay, let's set. But yeah, he's just, I've been hearing like he's been crying more than he was before. Then I'm used to it, I guess you could say. Because it's 95, I'm wearing that top and the skirt. That skirt is very long. It's from Tint, so I don't know who they're making these dresses for, but in skirts, they're making it for tall people because the regulars, I see that right there. Because even the things that say the regular size are made for, if you're like 5'4", it's gonna be long on you, and that skirt is long on me. I literally have to wear it higher up in my waist. Because all the skirts, I'm like, okay, they're very, like I said, very long. And their pants like that too. Like, there's all these pants I really want, but I'd have to get them all tailored because they are all too freaking long. And I don't wear heels. You'd have to wear the type of heels you'd have to wear for these. Those pants is ridiculous. I know the people, the associates in there, they have said the same thing that other people have mentioned it. Because they supposedly have a short size. They're never in store, so you'd have to order, but you don't know if it's going to work on it. So it's yeah. So we're going Glossier for setting the blush. I'm using the same brush. The dust off on my hand. Independence Day is on. I don't know why, because it was on last night when I got home. And then the second one, the second one, I'm like, oh, there's some joke. Something on social media where somebody was like, I didn't even know there was a second one. I was like, how do you not know there was a second one? It was like something, you know, it's kind of like we were waiting. I don't want to say we were waiting for it to come out finally. But once you knew it was coming out, you're like, okay, well, who's going to be in it? Kind of thing. Because Will Smith's not in it. I'm sorry, spoiler if you have not seen it. I don't know where the hell you've been. Jeff Goldblum is back. Bill Pullman is back. The guy who plays one of the scientist doctors, he's back. Vivica's back for a very short period of time, if you haven't seen it. If you know what that means. So, it's, and then, I want to say George Hirsch. Is his first name George? It starts with a G. Greg Hirsch? Once you see him, the guy who plays Jeff Goldblum's dad, he's in it. The second one. I'm like, I don't know if it's George or Greg. But yeah, you know who he is. He's back. So it's just like, they didn't need to make it They didn't need to make it. Because I've been noticing in my pictures, I'm like, I have blush on. But you look in that photo, when you see the video in the end, it's like, you don't see it. I'm like, how? Y'all see me go overboard, so it's like, how? So I'm like, is it disappearing before I leave the house? And like I said, we're doing kind of a summertime look. And no way to distract from it either, so I'm kind of work up real quick. So yeah, I'm like, I don't know how it's disappearing off my face, but apparently it is. So I'm gonna put that over there. I should be done with that. And then I don't know how much is in there. I don't see much, but I left some in the lid from last time I did makeup, which was last week. It was Friday. In that video, y'all should have seen that video by now. Oh, the art exhibit I went to. It was nice. She's so talented. So I'm like, I guess somebody has bought something already. Said if I could afford, I would, but I can't. Hope to one day be able to, because I'm like, they were like, and one of those things that's like, yeah, it's different. Her work is just different, but it's nice, and it sticks with you. And yes, I don't think I said that, so you definitely need to. I've already chosen my earrings. I'm not doing eyeliner today, so that will be it. Because like I said, it's 96, 95, whatever. I know for sure my face would, yeah. All right, let's spray. Not on my chest. No, we're not using that one. I'm using Urban Decay All Nighter, the matte one. I have some Colê setting spray left, and I did spray some of that last week. I'm like, okay, I can use this as well. Let's use this up this summer, because it's still working, so. It seemed like a lot, because it is a lot, but it's warm. I know this setting, the skin tint is hydrating. We know I don't like dewy stuff, but my skin tints tend to fall that way, because it's a skin tint. It's supposed to be, but the thing is with that, my skin tints tend to be glowy, but some of them, like the Fenty one, it's not, no, it's a skin tint, but it's not glowy, it's matte, but we know it's matte. So let's push to whatever's left to push in. And I know with this, it's gonna be matte, but it's still, you're gonna still not see the oils, but it's still kind of natural in a way. It's just definitely more mattifying than, did I not say I was gonna do to my nose? And I didn't. So we will not be, my thing was I didn't want it to look, I wanted it to be more relaxed, summertime, less makeup kind of look, which is snatched to the gods kind of thing. It's just it's a mixer. I mean, yeah, I can show people There's the things I'm like, I don't, you know, who knows who I'll meet or whatever, business-wise, to collaborate with. Maybe somebody there is local makeup or skincare or something. So yeah, I'm trying to get rid of space on my phone because my cloud supposedly is almost full and it's not backing up, and I'm like, so I'm deleting photos because I take a lot of photos. Sometimes I'm like, I keep telling myself just take 3, but I have some that I have a lot of. I'm like, I don't need that many. Okay, so before we do lips, we're gonna do Live Tinted. I think it's still fine. I do have a sky high, but I think it's still fine. I hate that little, sometimes a little nodule at the end. It's good for, but the chunk I don't like. I woke up this morning not realizing it was Thursday. I was like, what is today? I could not figure out what today was whatsoever. Yeah. I guess that means I slept well. Like I slept hard. You know, as they say, I don't know. I'm just like, I couldn't tell you. I think it's just, I have nothing planned this weekend. Absolutely nothing. Like, I could go to this happy hour tomorrow night, but I'm like, I don't want to go. So, there's nothing against them. I just, yeah. But then this thing I saw that's happening as well downtown. I'm like, do I want to go to that? I don't know. We'll see. That was Scorpio, Juvia's Place. This is the lip bar in Level Up, the Nourishing Kisses. I closed my mouth because I could tell saliva was coming in. You swallow, leaves your mouth. I've had it happen at a dentist's office once. He did not appreciate that. I'm like, dude, you're around people with their mouths open all the time, saliva all the time. I'm like, chill. It's not like I did it on purpose. I actually have not seen a dentist since because he overreacted to that. So I'm like, okay. It was not that serious, but it's okay. So this tonic goes with that look. Let's put the earrings on now. We're putting on these right here. Created by Devo, which is local. I was gonna wear my bad bitch earrings, but I was like, no, let's go local. Someone asked me, where you get those earrings from? I was like, well, I got them locally. I'm created by Devo. You can find them and follow them on Instagram. And these go good with the lines on the shirt and the lines on the skirt. But I liked about going to trivia last night. It was very, I just, like I said, I had the wig, had lippy eyebrows, and that was it. No other makeup. That was it. Alright, let me change. So this is it. So I have the sandals on. And this is how high up it is. Might have to pull it up higher. And then I tucked in the top. So I'm not wearing a purse because this is so flowy. I could put everything in these pockets and I'll be fine. So with that, I am off to go schmooze. Hopefully get a contact or so. And let's have a good night. So hopefully it's good, successful, something. I'll meet somebody new, excuse me. So with that, I will talk to you later.